let's see here. That's nothing. Ah, there you are. Welcome to Team Fortress Industries. I am the medic, or else you'll be calling me from now on Medic. I'm going to ask some questions about your medical history, and then prep you for surgery, and then we'll get to the fun part. This is my assistant Archimedes, and he needs to get his equipment ready, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Whoa, so do I. 1 second. Whoops. Can't forget the saw. Alright. Let's take a look at your papers here. Good thing we stole this from the blue team. Long story. We steal their intelligence and they steal ours all the time now. Originally, it was the Ubercharge, an elegant super weapon of my own design. I'll explain later. Someone stole the paperwork the day we tested this thing. And now, they make modifications and we steal them, and we make modifications and they steal them. It's like a game. Well, they think it's a game. I think it's extremely obnoxious. Alright, let's get you started. Oh, that's not. You're an excellent candidate. Alright, so, what is your preferred class? Not your name. Your name doesn't matter anymore. We'll be calling you by your class from now on. Yes, it is a bit unorthodox, but you get used to it quickly. So, what were you thinking? Soldier, sniper, spy? Alright. Now, unfortunately, that is just your preference. It may be that when we send you to boot camp, you will be reassigned depending on your skills. It's very rare, but just in case, what is your second preference? Okay. Let's see what parts of this I actually need to fill out here. We'll be testing your vision in a moment. We'll be replacing your heart, so that doesn't matter. Are you allergic to bread? No, not gluten. Bread. No reason. I mean, we probably killed it. Let's move on. Give me just 1 moment. So, yeah? Oh, guess it's been a while. I'm going to get in fairly close here. Right. Cover one eye. Look straight ahead. Straight ahead. Keep looking straight. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Good. Switch sides here. Look straight ahead. Straight ahead. Look straight ahead. Keep looking straight. Almost done. Excellent. Going to take your pulse here. Not that it matters. Do you think my glasses make me look like an owl? Yeah, it's not important. It's just something that Scout said. Oh, but it does remind me of a funny story. This one time, Archimedes stuck his head where it doesn't belong. You'll get your turn. You'll get your turn. But now, I'm going to determine where we'll be implanting your respawn chip. Where place the respawn chip? Here? Maybe? Yeah, maybe not. Perhaps over here? Ah, I keep forgetting you're new. Respawn assures that you'll come back to life after you die. I know, right? You're excited too. I'll show you. See here. We're going to take this and put it in your brain. Every memory, every sensation is recorded in this tiny chip. That sends it directly to Respawn, and then, in a few short seconds, poof! Brand new body! Amazing, yes? The engineer explains it better, but he gets uncomfortable when you ask questions about souls or gods or am I a clone, any of that. The important thing is, no matter how many times you die, you'll respawn good as new. Probably. I'll just put this back. Okay. Oh yes, you'll die. Many, many times. Do let me know what you hallucinate about. It's different for everyone. As your brain shuts down, it releases massive waves of endorphins and other chemicals like dimethyltryptamine, and you trip out. It's sort of like taking LSD. Not that I would know. Oh, by the way, make sure you're totally dead, or the enemy team might capture you. Technically, anything we do to each other after hours is all right, as long as it doesn't wind up in a team imbalance. And believe me, no one wants that. Yes, right. Right there. Right there. All right. What's that? What's in the fridge? Oh, sandwiches, energy drinks, organs. Nothing weird. I'm just going to clean up a little bit here. Oh, you're scientifically curious as well? Excellent. Seems no one else around here wants to talk about this sort of thing. Between you and me, respawn does not always work perfectly. Sometimes, if two people die at the same moment, they respawn in each other's bodies. How the hell does that work? Crossed wires? Souls? I have no idea. One time, the enemy demomen spawn camped us right at the end of the match. I wound up in engineer wound up in heavy wound up in sniper. My god, it was a huge mess. And then we had to defend the next map all discombobulated like that. Huh. I suppose it might have been fun to watch for 12 to 15 minutes. Still, it's far more intimate with my patients than I prefer to get. Digging around in your organs, sure, but literally seeing through your eyes? Using your body? Ugh. Almost done. Besides, it largely played out exactly like you'd think. Spy can hardly breathe, Heavy can hardly move, Engineer can't reach the top shelf, Soldier needs to eat way less meat. Yes, you're shocked, I can tell. That looks good. Let's clean up the general area here. Okay. Look up for me, please. There we are. Great. Thank you. You know, that wasn't nearly the worst of it. Back when the technology was new, I was volunteered to test it out since I'm the biggest target. That's what you get for being the backbone of the team. I don't remember the first few times I died, but I I do vividly recall the first time it glitched. I was stuck in what's called a respawn loop. That's when you respawn while you're still dying. So I respawned while dying and died again like that, over and over, every 12 seconds. It was excruciating. We tried everything. We tried healing me, we tried killing me faster with every kind of weapon. Nothing worked. Eventually, the match ended and the machines did a hard reset, and then I probably came back to life. You know, an experience like that could drive a lesser man insane. Lucky us, yeah? Nothing that dramatic has happened since. Now, if you don't mind, I need you to take off your shirt. It's fine if you need to keep anything on under there. I just need to see where I'll be cutting. Archimedes? Listen for any valve anomalies and mark them for surgery, would you? Excellent. And don't worry, he's seen everything, even what's under Pyro's mask, and he hasn't told a single soul. All right, I'll be right back. All set? Great. Go prepare the sedative now, please. There's a good bird. Ah, you did ask about the Ubercharge. Well, a few years ago, through trial and error and immense genius, I developed an attachment to the heart that makes the patient invulnerable for up to 8 seconds. But the human heart cannot withstand the strain, so we will have to replace yours with the mega baboons. Standard procedure, we've all done it. You may feel some discomfort in your chest at first, but you'll get used to it. Besides, it's worth it to see the enemy team running away in terror. Oh, all right. That was fast. Great. Let's get you drugged up, and then we'll proceed with the operation. And there we are. Beautiful, isn't it? Let me just shake up the molecules a bit here. Hold still, please. Wonderful. All right. It's going to go dark around the edges of your vision, and you're going to go to sleep, and then hopefully stay asleep through the procedure. So just try to relax, relax, relax. Well, Sometimes the sedative wears off, but the paralysis won't, so the operation will go fine. You won't feel anything either way, so if you do remain conscious, just try to enjoy it. I'd consider myself lucky, wouldn't you? I'm sure it's fun to watch. We have fun here. Well, I do.
Some assistance, please!
Yes!
Oh no.
That is what happens when a spy tries to stab a patient in front of me. It's the first fun escape, but my methods have vastly improved since then. You'll see, I'm working on a spy crab hybrid. Aw, I'm afraid it's far too late to try to run, my friend. You belong to us now. But don't worry. We'll take great care of you. Yes, you can help, but stay out of the ribcage. Oh, really? Then would you care to explain how it is we sometimes see you flying out of Scout's chest when he explodes? I don't care if it only happens sometimes. It shouldn't happen at all. Goodness, yes. We are supposed to put in the respawn chip first. Thank you, Archimedes. Swear I'd forget my own head if it wasn't screwed on straight. Here we go. There we are. Amazing. Almost 15 whole megabytes in this thing. I have no idea what that means. Here we go. Yeah. I love that noise. All right. And nope, no eating the eyeball. I know, but the patient needs them. Yes, both of them. Demo Man is a special case. His eye is haunted. Every time we try to heal it, it comes back as a monster or flies away or something. Remember, Archimedes? No need to be sorry. Magic makes us all a little crazy. Pity it doesn't mix better with science, otherwise I'd use it more often in the field. Right? Are you awake? Blink twice if you're awake. Well, good thing you signed those contracts first. This must be very embarrassing for you. You prepared the dosage. What are you talking about? It's working for... Is this after the latest upgrade from Blue? So, they made a faulty upgrade on purpose, and then when we stole it and implanted it, they sabotaged us. I am very sorry about that, Archimedes. I will make it up to you. We're going to have to wait until the next nerve. As for you, yes. We are roughly halfway through. I still need to cut open your chest and give you a new heart. This must all seem very unnerving for you, but it is best we get both operations done at the same time, so just trust me. Yes, and above all else, stay calm. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh. Yes, that could work. Yes, you hop up there. Excellent. Archimedes is going to spare you the unpleasant view. Don't mind me. We'll be done before you know it. Did that hurt? Blink once for no and twice for yes. Phew. I mean, as expected. Let's see. What should we talk about since we're here? Oh, yes, you just keep your eye on the birdie. I'll tell you why some of us get bird heads on Halloween. Does require a lot of backstory, though. Where to start? Yes, I think I know. It all started with Demo Man, who is hands down the unluckiest person I have ever met, and I have met my fair share. Good God! That man has the worst organs I have ever seen. Every time I operate on him, I wonder how he still breathes. Yours are much nicer, by the way. Very squishy. Lots of blood. Very red. Yes, very good. Quick rule of thumb. If Demo Man offers you a drink, spit it out as soon as you can. He's resorted to gasoline before. There is a reason he drinks so much, but it's terribly sad. He lost his parents in a freak accident, a real 1 in a million scenario. It wasn't his fault, but trauma is not fair. Oh, do not talk to him about this, and don't tell him I told you. It's a complete secret, so naturally, everybody knows about it. But he'll start crying in the first few minutes. It gets very awkward, so yes, open secret, just between us. It got to the point where it was affecting our abilities as a team. I had no choice but to step in. No, I didn't feel sorry for him. Why would I? Blaming himself is completely irrational. I just wanted him to stop bothering me. Demo Man drinks to forget. Too much. He wanted me to take out that portion of his brain because I helped engineer when he... I kept telling him about the risks, the possible side effects. He didn't care. Ultimately, I decided... No, I do not form attachments, you silly bird. Those get me launched off cliffs. Don't listen to him. He was only human for a week. He doesn't get it. Yes, I said it. Someone had to. We're a team, not a flock. It's not the same thing. Where was I? Ah, yes. To get him to shut up, I've tried healing his eye. The one he lost to a haunted book as a child. But it keeps turning into horrible monsters and attacking us. One time it grew bat wings and shot lasers, and another time it was a were-eye. Well, Archimedes was trying to help us fight it, but then he turned into a giant bird monster that shot fire through his huge little beak. We needed magic to turn him back to normal, but the only wizard we know hates us, so we had to find someone who hates him, yeah? That was the easy part. Once we found the lady, she sent us on all these fetch quests and escort quests, and we had to solve puzzles using 9 separate inventories, and then she got to keep the unusual hat we found. Scout said maybe the point was to learn a lesson about friendship. Soldier said the true friendship was the monsters we killed along the way. I'm sure we were just doing her chores for her. Phew. But we got it. She gave us one spell. Turn Sing into Bud. I wanted Sniper to use it since he had the best aim. Demo Man wanted to redeem himself, and Soldier wanted to get back at Marasmus. So they fought over it, and there was a huge bird explosion. So now, most of us turn into bird people on Halloween, and sometimes on a full moon. Haven't found a cure for it yet, we're working on it, but pretty sure it's not contagious. That reminds me, do you have any leftover birdseed? Just asking, just asking. Wait until you see Heavy, he turns into a robin, it's adorable. Yes, I definitely consider the whole experience a net positive. Alright, that's open. Let's put in the heart. Hot pot's over. We're just waiting for the wound to close now. These machines use your body's natural ability to heal itself when they work. It is using a lot of your resources, though, so you'll be tired for quite some time. Perfectly natural. You'll probably be unconscious soon. Let me know if anything goes wrong, of course. I'm always eager to indulge. Once you've recovered, we'll try out the Ubercharge. It feels like there's lightning and fire in your veins and your skin becomes made of iron. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. Largely, I built it to see if I could. Using it in the field is still thrilling, but I wonder if I like the process of making progress more than the actual result sometimes, you know? Is it the journey or the destination? Good point. Falling asleep? That's fine. Oh, when I'm healing you in battle, hold still. And please, leave the house kits for me, especially if I'm on fire. Heavy usually protects me, but he can't be everywhere at once. Other than that, I couldn't care less what you do. Feel free to totally goof off. Stealing intelligence, capping points, that's more on classes who aren't me. The administrator thinks we can't tell this war is a farce. It just happens that I don't care. I'm here for fun, for science. Where else am I going to get the chance to endlessly experiment on mostly compliant patients? Nowhere, that's where. Besides, it's not like we have a lot of options in the outside world. Learn that's a hard way. Oh, remind me to tell you of this time I stole the Pope's skeleton. Got a great hat out of that one. Yes, I'm afraid I wasn't kidding when I said we own you now. Hope you didn't have plans for the rest of your life. Which I'm working on extending, by the way. Let me know if you want to volunteer to test that out. Of course, you all wind up test subjects eventually. Yes, go ahead. Go to sleep. That's fine. We've got time. We've got all the time in the world. You're not going anywhere.